How is anyone finding this of value? Why would anyone possibly purchase this, spend their hard-earned cash on, these products that don't make any sense to us? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on another video from Wingman University. My name is Nate Hibbert, and today we're going to be talking about Kanye West. Now, definitely not our normal topic for this channel, and we're not going to be talking about his political views or what he said in the news recently or any of that. We're going to be looking at specifically his merch, and this is a series that I've kind of had an idea for a while, just looking at different celebrities and different popular merch stores out there and kind of breaking them down for this audience and why they work. And I think Kanye is a great case study for our first one of these videos, as he just dropped some merch like a month ago or so, and it's pretty interesting. Now, recently on the channel, we've been talking about just getting 1% better with everything that we do, and while this video isn't going to be 100% focused on that, I still want you guys to use that filter to look through and see how, if you just know your audience better, that's something you can strive for, and that you can get 1% better as you're moving forward. I think that's what Kanye West has done best, is he knows his audience and he's giving them something that they're going to absolutely eat up, and you can tell that by, I'm going to show his website in a second, but he's actually completely sold out of these products. He doesn't show them on his website anymore, and there's even a second-hand market for these, which the price has gone through the roof, and it's been really interesting to follow. While these designs don't impress me, they have some meaning to him and to his audience, who absolutely love them. Now, we're going to take a quick look at Kanye West's store here, and I'm not showing you this stuff to make fun of Kanye or to poke fun at him and his team or anything like that. I'm showing you this because he knows exactly what his audience wants. He's giving it to them, and he's not using the most technically advanced things. He's not using over-the-top graphics, and in most cases, a lot of the stuff that he's doing could easily be improved on, but that's kind of his style, and that's kind of what his audience wants. Or at least that's what I'm guessing, because of how well his stuff sells. So if you look at his website, there's no banner or the traditional website stuff. There's no slideshow here with these awesome graphics on it. It literally just opens up into the products that he's selling. And unfortunately, his merch isn't here anymore. I wanted to show that off, but I'm a little late to the game. And so he's just selling even this cassette. That's usually not something that artists are putting their music on anymore. But he's going for this nostalgic thing. And so he's just got his products laid out in front of you. And even, the website itself, it's just a blue background with some really basic text to tell you what these products are and how much they are. This is not the most beautiful layout in the world. You're not going to see this winning any design awards or anything like that, or at least I don't think so. But he's got all the basic things which you need, even terms and policy and his global stuff. So he's technically got everything he needs. He can take payments to this website and deliver it, and all that seems to be working smoothly. And my hope is that you see this as encouraging, that you can do this. If this is, what Kanye West is putting out there, if he knows his audience isn't going to care about having the most flashy website, they just want his products, then as long as you know your audience and know who you're selling to, you can kind of do the same thing. It doesn't mean that you have to do everything to the highest level possible. It just means that you have to take action, get the stuff out there, and what we teach is just to get 1% better every time you do something new. I want to get into the meat of what I want to talk about today, which is his actual merchandise, the shirts and the other products that he put out, and looking at these designs. Now, again, this is a second-hand website, so clearly this stuff is selling. People are trying to resell this stuff for $160 at the lowest, and you can actually bid on it and all of that good stuff. But it's just interesting to look at these designs. This font is a default font that I think everybody has, and the colors, nothing too crazy is going on here. It's literally just a text shirt, and the way that he's laid this out isn't even symmetrical or anything. And now I think that's definitely his style. I don't think it was done without care, but this totally is not my style. I would not see this in the store and say, I want to buy that shirt. That shirt's awesome. But this is made for his audience. Again, he knows his audience very well. He knows the types of things that they would purchase, and clearly this is one of them if it's good enough to be on a second-hand website. Now, I'm not sure if this is the front of the shirt or a different shirt altogether, but this, again, anyone with any type of Photoshop skill can make this exact design and print it on a shirt. There's nothing too crazy going on here, but because, it's him, it's tied to his name, and he has I would hope, some like meaning behind this, not just two globs, and even this one like not being cut out perfectly. He's just giving his audience exactly what they want, which is, you know, whatever comes to his imagination or whatever's in his head. And I, again, would hope that he like explains the meaning behind this stuff. I haven't looked up any videos or read any articles on that. Maybe he's just doing it because, you know, people buy anything with his name on it. I don't know. I don't know his audience. And that's, again, the point that I'm trying to get across here is that sometimes you don't have to overthink it. Sometimes you don't have to go too over the top. As long as you know your audience and can deliver them something that they're going to like and that they're going to wear, or at least hang up and show off, then you're going to be able to sell products. And that's kind of, you know, the ultimate goal at the end of the day is that we want to sell products. Just one interesting note that I will make here, and this is me guessing, but from my knowledge of the industry, with this picture here, it's going to be pretty hard to screen print something that is, you know, that photorealistic. And so I would guess that his team is using DTG machines, which are the same ones we use for print on demand, to make these products. So it's just kind of cool that you guys can see that DTG it's been in the mainstream for quite a while, but to me, it's just cool to like point out that, you know, people on every level are using this technology, even, you know, some of the biggest name people, and people making products that are going absolutely crazy are using the same exact technology that we have access to. So I'm going to click through a few more of these like blogs and things that I found with his merchandise on it. I don't know if these were all sold at the same time. I don't really follow Kanye West that closely. And I'm not trying to like diss him for these. I'm just trying to point out like how crazy it is that he knows his market this well and that he's using the same technology that we are, and that you guys can do this. Like, I believe in you. You guys can, you know, make designs that fit for your market, for your customer base, and you can get them up online, whether it's Shopify or Merch by Amazon or whatever print on-demand platform you're using. You guys can have success with this business model, as people are always going to be buying clothing, and we're going to be able to print on more and more types of things with print on demand. So if I zoom in here, we can see, you know, some of these designs, which are, again, just very interesting, totally not my style, but they're working. And again, you know, this is what his audience wants, or at least this is what his audience is buying. And so he's figured it out. He's figured out what type of designs, what type of colors, what type of imagery his audience wants, and now he's figured out how to deliver that to them through this merch. And, you know, he did this big launch with his CD and all of that stuff, and even, you know, just taking the exact artwork that he has on the LPs that he's selling and the cassette even, and just putting that straight on a shirt. You know, it can be that simple at times. So I hope you guys see that as motivation and not just like Nate's gone off the deep end. I just came across those a few days ago, and I was like, man, this would be interesting to show off. We didn't get a chance to talk about it on Monday night, so I thought I'd talk about it here. We do have a show every Monday. It's called our Wingman Weekly Show. It happens at 6 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be a link down in the description if you guys want to join us. Come talk about merchandise, come talk about print on demand, other celebrities merch that you saw, and maybe that's an interesting thing to put down in the comments. Like, have you seen anyone's merch who is just like makes you scratch their head? Like, how are they selling this product? Like, who on earth would buy these types of things? But clearly, again, Kanye and his team know that audience, and I'm sure whatever celebrity or whatever merch store you guys come across, and you're just like, how is anyone finding this of value? Why would anyone possibly purchase this, spend their hard-earned cash on you know, these products that don't make any sense to us? Because again, art's pretty subjective. But if you guys would comment that down below, like, have you seen any designs on Amazon, any Shopify stores that just completely make you scratch your head and you're like, I don't understand how there's a market for this? Me and Steven come across that stuff all the time, and so maybe that's something we'll bring up on a Monday show. It's just like all the baffling stuff that we personally have sold or that we've seen sell really well, that we just don't quite get, but there's a market out there, people are buying it, we're supplying them with it happily, because it's helping fuel our business. So if you guys would comment that down below, I think it'd be interesting and fun for me and Steven to go through those, and maybe it inspires me to do another video like this, just showing off the merchandise. Maybe we can talk about like exact art styles, or how you would create that type of thing on a Shopify store, or whatever information you guys would be interested in. I was doing this more as inspiration and to encourage you guys that you can do this, but I think there's a lot of angles that we could use and talk about these type of products to show you guys, you know, it's all very possible. You know, from creating the Shopify store to getting the merch up there to finding the audience and promoting it to them. You know, you can do this all by yourself, we can teach you how to do that, or you can be like us and kind of grow a team to where you can, have certain people work on certain aspects of the business and all work together to get these types of things done. This is more of what I'm doing in the last couple of weeks, which is working with clients to get their merchandise stores up, which I'm really enjoying. So if you guys have any questions about that, please put them down in the comments, message me on Facebook, whatever. I love talking about this stuff right now. That's why I made this video. And we have more information coming about those things in the future, but I just wanted to put some more encouragement out there for all of you guys who have been following us talking about this 100 listing challenge, or just getting 1% better idea that we've put out there the last few days. And I just thought this would be some encouragement. So hopefully you guys found that encouraging. Hopefully you guys will take action with the knowledge that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start and try to get 1% better. So hope you guys have a great weekend, but until next week on Tuesday when I make another video for this channel, I'll see you guys around.